because I'm a disability advocate, and I would have never been able to truly understand what people are going through. So I had to go through it myself. I had to go through that loss, that depression, that stressed out, that anxiety. I had to go through it so I can truly understand what it is to advocate for people. Because it's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world. She went to the doctor and her whole world turned. It's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world. She's going on adventures, this island girl. She loves her tummy hikes, beaches and tours. It's Joshy's world, it's Joshy's world, this island girl. Hey guys, welcome to Joshuanette's world. This is part 2 of that video that we were doing where I was talking about 5 tips, but it's actually 6 tips for 2022 and beyond / a review of 2021. So before we jump into those 3 tips, Javez is in my hand eating. And you guys know I said to you that this year we're not gonna have this pretty setup just because it's by my mom's house and I really don't have the time, but we're still gonna do 52 videos this year, and we're just gonna have some car conversations. Plus I did get some feedback, and like, you know, the car conversations are fine because it's a bit more authentic and it's a bit more real, and obviously with all that's happening, just having videos. You want to talk in the video? You giving them the story? Okay. And okay. He doesn't actually want his bottle apparently. So when we were here the last time, I gave you 3 tips, and the first tip that I gave you was to be a good human, and I genuinely believe in this quote. I believe in this saying, being a good human. So many of us are going through, I don't think so many, I think every single person that you meet is going through something. You don't know what that something is, so I definitely always say to be a good human, be nice, smile, be courteous, you know, being a good person. Yes, being a good person will definitely get you going and let you feel better too. And then I gave you the other tip that everything is possible when you serve the Lord, being one of those corny Christians who's like, you know, God will provide, everything is good, everything works for good, and I believe in that. However, you don't always see the good right away. Okay. You done talk? Okay. You don't always see the good, but God will always make a way. And then, okay. You want to be a part of the video? Okay, he wants to be a part of the video too. We will jump right into today's tips. You ready for them, Baba? Yes. Tell the people hi. Say hi. Say hi. You say hi. And tip number 1, which is actually tip number 4, it's very important that as you get older you have good people in your circle. Like having a supportive spouse and having supportive friends is the best thing ever. Like last year I said to you guys I had to do this document because I'm now fighting because I have arthritis. We'll have a video. I keep saying it just because I don't know if you are a previous subscriber, if you've been following my story, but I am currently in the process of, well, my employers took me to the union, so I am not, well, initially they took me to the union, and then now we're in a whole legal dispute because of my arthritis. And at one point, creating a document, I had to go to the different places that I went to an island to get copies of receipts. I actually had to call the doctor office I went to in Atlanta, and a friend actually pick up yourself, thank you, was able to, you know, from here to the States, he had minutes to let me make the phone call on his phone. They were friends when I did my 60-day fast who constantly checked up on me. So having a good set of friends, having a good circle is very important, and as you grow you can diversify your friendships. I would have been doing some daily nuggets, and one of them I said that, you know, we're gonna have friends for a season. Sometimes all of our friends are actually not going to be lifetime friends, but they are for a season, and then it's good to have a diversified set of friends. Javette, you are quite happy for the camera today. I don't know what is up with you. Oh my, I'm your mommy though. I am your mommy, so you know the camera, okay. But you can't talk for the whole video. You can't talk for the whole video. You literally can't. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, let me get your toy. Okay, you want to play with your toy? You want to play with your toy? Okay. Okay, here. Take your toy. Play with your toy and hush. Okay, play with your toy and hush. Okay. Play with your toy. It's not about this line. Anyways, my boyfriend at one point actually drove me around. I had friends calling and checking up on me. That's what I'm saying, like, you know, it's important. Like by day 4 and my friends didn't see a post, they were sending me WhatsApp messages. They actually called my phone because they recognize that something is wrong. And it's really good to have a circle. Like if I get kidnapped, people are gonna know something is wrong because they know I always have a WhatsApp status. Plus I've been doing my daily nuggets. I actually created a playlist on YouTube for them. So what I did in January, I actually did them on my stories and I wasn't storing them. But this month, February, I'm actually putting them on my shorts. And yeah, let's see how that goes. So I definitely would say tip number 4 is ensuring that you have a good batch of friends. Having a good supportive spouse will take you a very long way. Tip number 2, I said to you about taking a break when needed. Sometimes you're tired. Like I remember creating that document. It was exhausting. I got depressed, I got stressed out, I cried, I was over it at one point. And sometimes I remember doing a video, you can click the card above to watch it, where it's telling you like stages to go through when you're going through depression. And one of the tips was to keep going, and keep going is good. Exercise, go to work, do what you have to do, but there comes a point sometimes that you have to take a break. Like you just have to unwind. You cannot go to work anymore. You need some days at home just to chill out and vibe. And it is important that you rest. The Bible says 6 days thou labor and the 7th day you shall rest. And sometimes you need more than that 1 day of rest because the world, I don't know, we're in a rat race. I went to an AY program and it said, the gentleman who was presenting said, you know, we were born, we went to school, and when we left from school we started to work, we went to college, and we all lined up like what we're going to do. We're going to work, we're going to go to school, and then we're going to get jobs. After we get jobs, we're going to have a family, we're going to buy a house, we're going to buy a car, and we just keep going, we just keep going, we just keep going. We're in this rat race till we die. And sometimes it gets so exhausting. And I can account for that. Like sometimes you get so tired, you just can't function. Plus I will tell anybody, having a human gives you a different type of tired. Currently, as you see, Javez is the most active baby ever. He still gets up at night at sleep. He still gets up at night to eat, and then I still have to go to work full time. I still go to school, and just there's so much still going on. Like some days I'm just so exhausted. Like I have to take a hike some weekends just because I just need to enjoy nature and just unwind from all of the crazy things that would have happened that particular week. So point number 1, we're gonna have supportive friends and a supportive spouse. Point number 2, we're going to have a break when we need a break. And point number 3, which is actually point number 6 for 2022, is there's always a silver lining. My favorite story in the Bible. Read the Bible with me using the Daily Audio Bible app. I've been telling you guys that I've been reading the Bible using this app since last year, and I've been loving it, and I encourage you to read the Bible with me. You are going to be blessed. You are going to feel better. You're going to look at life differently because you're going to have that spiritual you are going to have that spiritual connection with the Lord. So there's always a silver lining. So the story of Joseph is actually my favorite story in the Bible because it took him 22 years to see his dad again. 22 years. And he went through lots of trials, lots of tribulations, and it was all for good. Sometimes the good doesn't happen right away. We don't see it, and we get tired, and we get frustrated, and we give up. But there's always a silver lining. I will say to anybody, you know the reason I'm fighting for my needs at this point? Because I'm a disability advocate, and I would have never been able to truly understand what people are going through. So I had to go through it myself. I had to go through that loss, that depression, that stressed out, that anxiety. I had to go through it so I can truly understand what it is to advocate for people, because I have walked that shoes. I have gone to the lawyers. I have lost my job. My mortgage was canceled. I had to sell my land to pay debt. I still have shit that I need to pay for because I lost my income. I actually had an income cut, so I'm now surviving off of less money. So it is important that we look for the silver lining, and I'm saying to you, you don't always see it right away. It takes years. Joseph did not become that second in command until 15 years later. So guys, I love you. Should I say bye? Say bye. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys, and bye till next video. You're not saying bye?